All right, 2025 is almost over, right? And normally I talk about content creation on this channel, but we're getting close to January, right? Remember those resolutions that you said you were going to do? Remember those fitness goals? Remember those financial goals? Remember those goals about increasing your income? Remember those goals about starting a channel? In this video, I'm going to tell you why we're almost at the midway point of the year and then you need to lock in. I'm not going to waste your time. I'm going to jump right in. So listen, the ball drops and you say, oh, I'm going to start going to the gym. You see those Planet Fitness commercials, you're going to start going to the gym. You don't go to the gym. You say, you know what, I'm going to save a little bit more this year. I'm going to spend less. You don't do that. You say you're going to start making YouTube videos on your channel, or you're going to start a channel. You don't do that. Right now, this is the perfect time to reflect on those goals that you said you were going to start, in January. And this video is more as a motivator to anybody out there who's like started resolutions and just couldn't finish. I'm being cognizant of the fact that we are like at this midway point, and this is a mood point for me. It's basically saying it is time to, it's going to be getting colder depending on where you live. Things are going to be, cabin fever is going to be a thing. But I'm telling you, let's focus on one thing and one thing only first, and that's your health. So getting fit can, one, improve your physical appearance, and also it makes you feel good. You know what I'm saying? Focus. If you have a fitness goal and you're working on it, get in the gym, work out in your house. A lot of times I got some weights here. I got some Bowflex weights here. If I can't get to the gym, I'm using these weights to basically just 30-minute workout. Go on YouTube, look for a 30-minute dumbbell workout. You don't have no dumbbells, go on YouTube, work out with no dumbbells, no weights, no nothing. There's plenty of that. You know what I'm saying? While the weather's still nice, you can go out for a run. Listen, you got to focus on your health. You can't do anything without your health. You know what I'm saying? You can't take care of your family. You can't work. Focus on your health. That is the most important thing. Next to time, your health is more important. All right. Listen, here, and every now and again, I talk about finance goals and stuff like that. I don't really talk about that on the channel, but these are some things that I've been focused on for a very, very long time. And it's helped me it's helped me a lot. So if you got any debt, if you have any debt, please, I know we like to spend. I know we like to buy things. I talk a lot about in the past, Osmo Pocket 3 cameras, DJI cameras, Action 4, yada, yada. Listen, there's nothing wrong with getting the shiny new, iPhone or Android phone or camera. There's nothing wrong with that. But focus on clearing your debt. This is an opportunity. If you have a little extra money, one book that I recommend that's changed my life is the Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey. If I remember it, I'll link it down below. But in that book, it basically lists the baby steps out of, getting out of debt and how to stay out of debt. And it tells his backstory, but I don't want to get into the weeds of that, but I would find an opportunity within your expenditures, maximize on saving money, maximize on your 401k, maximize on spending less, because it's more important to save, because if you save money, you'll have money in the future. I'm not going to get too much into that. Now, the next one, you said you were going to make that YouTube channel. Where is it? So at the end of the day, I think you should focus on creating that content that you said you were going to make. Even if you can't create every single day, take some time out of your day to create content, whether it be on the weekends, whether it be in between a lunch break. I'm about to head out to work now, so I got like maybe another 10 minutes. But I said, you know what? I'm going to create this video. We had a nice Labor Day break. So, I wanted to do that before I go back to work. But yeah, focus on creating the content. It can be something, you could take something as simple as coffee and make it into content. You had an idea. You said you said you were going to create it, but you need to do what you said you were going to do when you promised yourself in January. You don't want to look back at another January and another year has passed you by. You know what I'm saying? Focus on those things, right? All right, the next one. And it's like, you basically owe it to yourself. You owe it to yourself. Your all these goals can't be fully achieved if you don't, put yourself forward and put yourself first. You know what I'm saying? It do me a favor, share your goals. Tell me what is something that you've been working on, that you've been trying to do, or you're actively working on, and you're in the 6-month time frame. Because we're almost, before you know, it's gonna be the holidays, and then right after that is January, and then before that we're back in the summer. So don't waste any more time saying you're gonna create something, saying you're gonna do something. You have a goal you're gonna achieve, whether it's a car that you want to buy, whether it's anything, a new job, a new skill, you wanna start a business. Don't waste your time. You know what I'm saying? These years have flown by. Time doesn't wait for anybody. Focus on your health, focus on your finances, and focus on, achieving those goals that you set forth for yourself. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I appreciate y'all. We are very close to 8,000 subscribers, and that is my goal for January. We're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers before January. If you can help out with that, that would be tremendous. Smash the smash the like button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Peace.